Also, one other thought, and you guys are also ignoring this, but the novelty of this pathogen is, I think, also equally best evidence in terms of the huge rates of long COVID, which is, although it's a new name, it's an old disease. It's called ME/CFS, or myalgic encephalitis chronic fatigue syndrome. The three pillars of that diagnosis is fatigue, post-exertional malaise, and brain fog or cognitive deficits. I literally left medicine. I have a practice which treats nothing but long COVID and long vax. Actually, long vax is far more common than long COVID. But the long COVIDs, I mean, they're still equally or almost equally. The vaccine injured are much sicker, generally on average sicker than long COVIDs, but long COVIDs are wicked. I mean, I have literally a practice full of them. And although ME/CFS used to occur, it's typically associated with mononucleosis, the rates at which you saw it, does not even compare to COVID. This thing is wicked. I have so many disabled patients. I have an entire practice. I have a partner. We work full time. I employ an NP, and we have an entire practice with the same syndrome. And that's all I do for a living now. And it's wickedly complex to treat. Trying to find different therapies to work in patients is oftentimes really challenging. A lot of times it's not so challenging. But it's literally, it shows you just how toxic this pathogen was. I mean, look at the disability rolls. I mean, probably that's mostly driven by the vaccines, but I mean, we've added 3 million to the disability rolls in the last 3 years. And that started spiking, I think, a little bit before the vaccines, but mostly probably driven by the vaccines. But I mean, this thing is wicked. I mean, and I'm still dealing with the fallout. That's all I do is try to figure out how to help these patients today that have had COVID and they're still sick. And I don't remember clinics for long flu. I don't remember that, or long vape. I mean, it's just, you guys got to get off of that theory. Bye.